Hi everybody, welcome to Cook's Corner. I am Dawn from Cucina, Aurora down in Salem, New Hampshire. You know us for our fantastic infused olive oils, and today I'm actually making a new recipe from my brand new cookbook, A Kitchen Witch's Guide to Love and Romance. And this recipe is really special because it is actually my husband's 100% top favorite recipe I've ever made in the history of ever. I call it the heart warmer sandwich. It is basically a ginormous loaf of bread stuffed with goodies and thrown in the oven until it becomes this ooey gooey, cheesy, bacony, delicious sandwich thing. So I'm going to show you how to make that today. So what you want is you want to get a big loaf of bread, something round like this. Now, for those of us like me that have a gluten allergy, unfortunately, I have yet to find something that is suitable. So I wind up just taking all the insides of the sandwich and putting it on gluten-free bread for myself. Your best bet for this sandwich is a pumpernickel loaf or a rye loaf. In this case, I got what was available, which was a whole wheat loaf. So you want to cut off the top, as I'm doing here. You want to make sure this is unsliced, okay? Cut off the top, take that little hat off, ooh, and then you're going to cut into the bread, and you're going to cut a nice little bowl into this bread. Now, this also works to make individual sandwiches if you got bread bowl breads, and we can often find those just at the local grocery store that are meant for soup, but you can do them this way as well. And you're going to scoop out the inside of that bread. There we go. Scooping out the insides. Now, if you're like me, you're going to want to save this bread for croutons or something else. So I saved the inside, and now I'm going to take that inside. I've got this really beautiful hole in this bread, and there's a mustard here. It's a creamy mustard, and we're just going to line the whole bowl that we just made with this mustard. Now, again, this recipe is in the cookbook. So this creamy mustard is actually something that we give you the recipe for in the cookbook. So you want to just cover the whole inside of that bowl, okay? And if you're feeling like it, do the top too. There we go. I like to use a spoon rather than a knife. I find it makes things a little bit easier. All right, now we're going to take some roasted chicken that I roasted earlier in our fabulous garlic oil. And we're just going to stuff this chicken right in here. You can use leftover chicken. You can use whatever you've got. That works fine. But I roasted that chicken specifically for this in the garlic oil. Now we go some shredded cheddar, some spinach, because you got to have your greens. So let's not get crazy. We go some bacon, tasty bacon. Who doesn't love bacon in a sandwich? And of course, some caramelized onions. Now, these onions are also really special because I caramelized them rather, in the hot pepper and the garlic oil as well. And then I'm gonna go for a little extra here. I'm gonna go a little extra cheese on this sandwich. And then we're gonna cover it back up with this lid. Give it a good squish. Make sure everything's tucked up in there. I know, it's very exciting. And we're going to take a piece of tin foil and wrap this right in our foil. And it's okay if it doesn't close all the way. That way the outside of the bread is going to get nice and crispy. And we're going to put this in the oven at about 400 degrees for about 20 minutes until it's all cooked through. Okay, so here it is, fresh out of the oven, our fancy heart warmer sandwich. You can see on the outside, it's nice and crispy. And I'm gonna cut this guy open, and we can see how ooey gooey, wonderful, cheesy it is in the middle. Remember, you can find me at cucinaaurora.com, where you can purchase a signed copy of my new cookbook, and of course, all of my fabulous infused olive oils. Let's see what this looks like here. Wow, check that out. Isn't that beautiful? Warm, cheesy, delicious. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're staying safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Bye.